So you're going to do Arthas.
Yep.
My immediate thought is, of course, let's try out the Frost Bros, since we didn't get to.
I am very down with that.
Okay, cool. Let's start there. I'm worried we won't have enough damage, but I think we'll be okay. It'll be interesting to see.
Cool. Well, I've got my Arthas talent calculator up right now.
Oh my, we're ready to roll.
Yeah. And we got a Chromie. You know what? I bet as long as we're not playing Chromie, we'll be okay.
That was the other thing about today, is I didn't want to play Chromie because we'd be sitting around forever. And plus, she's either going to be ban out come tomorrow. Right now, she only has a 30% win rate on hot slogs, but that's only this morning.
In a game with a level 1 Chromie?
Wait.
Okay, the Chromie. Okay, it must be a bug because the shows the Chromie on my screen is level 1.
Oh, no, she's 40 on my screen. That is a bug that happens.
Gotcha.
Particularly when you're in a group for some reason. It happens that way.
Gotcha.
So I'm not totally sure what's up there. But either way, like, we're either going to have Chromie ban out and I'll fall on tanking tomorrow, or Chromie will be everywhere and I need to know how to tank for Chromie. So I think we actually have a really stellar little team here for a double tank with a Tassadar, Chromie, and Raynor. I mean, we have all our bases covered.
Yeah.
Might be a little rough with the solo support Tassadar, but beyond that, I mean, I think we'll be doing just fine.
I don't know, man. I think I'll be fine with a solo support Tassadar. I'll just take Death Lord at level 4. Or not, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Mortal Coil at level 7 is what I meant to say.
That's right.
Battle commencing in
And Tiger Bite just endearing us with his class.
Yeah, well, you know. You gotta start somewhere. Up against Nova, Tracer, Malfurion, Chromie, and Arthas. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to try to absorb any shots that come to Chromie. I think I'm going to be babysitting her about the whole time. She was grouped with the Raynor, I think.
I really want to try out Eternal Hunger with its new quest mechanic, so...
Nice.
I'm going to take out Eternal Hunger at level 1.
I'm going to do that dampen magic thing. And we already got a little bit of a battle going on down here. Actually, this could be a kill if I get a body block. Nope, nope. Well, hang on. Go, Beetles! I'm out of steam.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we had him.
Nah. Our 2-stack there wasn't up to the task, sadly.
Shame.
That's alright. Still a little scary throwdown in the beginning.
They're really just,
Dog in the mid, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I guess that's good for us.
Yeah.
I think we can identify off of the first minute here that their Chromie is better than our Chromie.
I haven't been able to keep an eye on them. I've got an Arthas bot now.
That old Arthas on Arthas action, you know, so familiar before this patch.
So familiar, so
right?
used to seeing it.
Gosh, just so bored of Arthas versus Arthas. I'm gonna go visit Tassadar in the top, who's soloing a Tracer at the moment.
Well, there goes our Tassadar.
Yep.
Oh, and who else perished? Oh, that was Raynor. Okay, so you're soloing top. You've got Chromie coming around on you. You may want to throw out.
I got 3 seconds.
Yeah, you're done. That's unfortunate.
We'll hold on here. We got bottom at the moment. Looks like Chromie's looking to overstep you pretty usually.
I don't know why our Chromie is not helping me here.
Probably too busy reading her talents, honestly. She's got him right now. We just hit 3. I would not be surprised if that was her first thought. Cool. Looks like Tassadar is going to take the top, all right. Yeah, we'll be okay here. Nova, huh?
3 appeared bot.
She got body blocked on me.
What do you think in level 4 at Arthas? Because I'm honestly not sure. I can reduce the mana cost of the Frozen Tempest, I can reduce the cooldown and increase the range on Death Coil, or I can make Frozen Tempest deal 30% more damage. I
like the range, honestly, because you're going to be going for those heals anyway. And last thing you want is to overstep too far.
Gotcha. I'm happy to hear that, because for me, for some reason, that felt like it was too greedy of a talent.
It is,
like,
but
a crutch.
I think your other talents just stack too well with Everything else you're playing? Oh, I got this Nova. Okay. She's a spry one, but I think I can get her down. One more. Oh, slowing attack.
On my way up.
She's a squirrely one.
Although Chromie might be. No, she's fine. She gone?
Yeah, Nova's just disappeared. Looks like they lost top in that time. It was a great delay on her part. Well, that'll drag him up around the top there. And we do have good soak, luckily.
Nova's making my life hard.
Yeah, Tassadar keeps scaring me.
Our Tassadar?
Yeah.
They're gonna have... oh, jeez. Got 3 bot now. Chromie, Arthas.
Yep, I gotta back out. Tracer's little auto attacks do well against the... Oh, you... Oh, so close.
Yep.
But that'll be good.
Chromie's not very confident.
No, and I can't blame her. I mean, she's got less health than Avala. I mean, honestly, when you start out, you've got maybe, what, 1,000
Oh my
more
god, and the other Chromie just destroyed her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna head top, 'cause it seems like they have bot on lockdown at the moment. Our Rainer's gonna have to defend mid. Oh, you're there. Never mind. Top is getting pushed in almost to the wall just on creeps alone. Oh, I've got a Tracer down here, or up here.
I can actually use Arthas's Frozen Tempest as a battery to fuel. No! I got it.
I'm on my way to stand on the shrine.
I'm going to be out of juice in the middle here. Excellent. But yeah, I take this talent now. Oh, dear. That was a good shot by Chromie. Chitinous Plating reduces Hardened Carpus cooldown every time I take ability damage. So the ticks off of a Frozen Tempest just allow me to spam that baby. Rainer's coming around the side. Oh! Close. Come on,
Yes.
Rainer. She's out of recall. Oh, but got all her blinks. Quite the battle for Dragon.
Yeah.
How's damage looking? Okay. We're all kind of squeezed down by the bottom.
Yep, I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Tracer's a rough one. Definitely a good pick if you end up going with Chromie, it seems. But, you know, to be a little body on the field, it's just tanking that combo is not easy.
No, it is not. We're having trouble with 2 tanks.
I think I win this fight one-on-one, even against a 10, just because of my anti-spellness.
Nope, they got the... No one was mid. For some reason, everyone was fighting around the mercs. I was dead. There's nothing I could do about it.
That shouldn't be a feature of the Lich King.
Doing something about it when you're dead?
Yeah, you should be able to do things about things while you're dead.
I agree.
Oh, that was at least a dumb move by Nova. Ah, there's the Chromie around the back.
Man, that damage is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty stellar.
I feel like the, I'm tempted to go Army of the Dead just for heals.
You know what? I wouldn't blame you.
I'm doing it.
I think I'm gonna go Locust Swarm.
Got you for stuns, so I don't think we necessarily need the slow.
And Tassadar's good. He is doing well. So we just need to provide our own self-regeneration. And actually, their area effect damage isn't too stellar either, so... Let me know how those ghouls go, because I was Syndragosing every game I played. I think we mitigated that pretty well, even with them being 10 for the whole thing.
Yeah. Got a Malfurion. Man, Chromie is annoying as all get out.
Yeah, she is. It's just that random
Oh my
damage
god.
through the wall.
Oh my god. Just wrecked. The Nova walked up to the wall, and I'm like, okay, I'll attack you, and just Chromie just ended me.
Definitely something to be aware of. It's just like Li Ming, except for, well, I think Li Ming's actually easier to play. We just understand her better when she's coming down at us now.
Yeah, no one... I don't really know what... I'm gonna go defend top.
That sounds good. It's a busy place. I seem to be doing okay versus Tracer here. Oh, but Tracer Malfurion, one heal out of that guy. And it's just a full top off. Nifty Nate is the name of our enemy Tracer here.
Not quite. Maybe the rest of you guys to nut up there with me.
Power gathers.
A little distraught by the lack of confidence in the Chromie.
Yeah, the three of us, and I ran for it. We would have had Chromie dead there if either Tassadar or Raynor decided to come with me. Neither did.
Well, this may be one of those odd situations where I'm not exactly in love with the character, but I end up taking her just because I want to avoid my team getting her. Alright, well, I just blew a Nova ult. That's going to send me back, sadly, at a bad time, but
Dragon Knight's power.
the happy couple is in the bottom.
Alright, man, actually, to read my talents.
Actually, we might have a early hold. I'm going to go see if I can do it. Nova is missing. Oh, she's dead. Excellent. Well,
Yeah.
I couldn't be more happy. Hold! It's complete. Oh, there's new little pictures for the dragon. I haven't seen those yet.
Neither have I.
Just keep kicking Arthas away. Alright, I got Chromie coming in on me. They're all kind of
Our team is
gathering around.
really, really spread.
This Tracer just thinks she's adorable. I'm out. That is a nice attack by the Tassadar, but sadly he approached from a wicked angle.
Yep.
And actually both of our Arthuses have gone ghouls.
It's a really awkward game for, well, with Malfurion, I honestly probably wouldn't have done it, but whatever. The heals are really good. Let you get super...
I think I need to go top off with a Nova in the game.
Yeah, you do. Oh, God, run. Oh, oh! Nice dodge, man. That was gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't want to give up the line, though.
Neither do I. I'm going to try and get on that Chromie. Nope, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, Raynor's making his way down. That Nova's ain't real. Okay.
Nope.
Cool, I'm gonna hearth back here and keep my eyes open for Novers. Alright, incoming. Got a Tracer in the top. I think I'm gonna go push her out.
Cool. I was expecting Raynor to help me with this, but he's just running by.
Old two-button Terry's at it again.
Yep. Oh, nice of you to show up just in time to stand on the circle there, Chromie.
Free the Dragon Knight and slaughter your enemies.
Alright, we pushed out the Tracer out of top. And actually, we're getting kinda close on the bottom. Looks like we're all gonna charge down there and see if we can't get you a quick one.
I'm gonna try and get
Nice.
it. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Right for mid. Right for mid.
We lost our Chromie, but that is a low value target, we have decided.
Yep. I'm gonna just rotate top.
Oh, that's great.
That tracer is really burning me down fast.
This talent that allows my spines to shoot out when I use my shield allowed me to unveil a Nova. And that just felt excellent. There's still a tracer running around, so... And it looks like we're actually coming up on you now. And I'm coming in on you. Gonna go ahead and heal. Some beetles. Ooh, so close. Oh, that is a big cluster of effects. Oh, all right, all right, I'm out.
All right.
That's my tank spent.
Let's do it.
Nice push.
Well,
Aw.
why'd you go back in there?
I was about to put out the nice push, but Chromie had to go and do her thing.
You have lost a fort, heroes.
I think that's a good plan. I don't know if they'll have any support for it.
One more.
Cool.
I just need to tap for some mana. Oh my god. That Tassadar scared me.
Yeah, he's a brave one. I've been liking him. Definitely has aided a couple times before he got his full stack together, but I think he should be good now. Ooh, it's loud up there, isn't it?
It got loud. They tried to steal it. They failed.
Nice.
They didn't end up getting a kill.
They're
They
actually
almost
kind
did.
of out of position.
Really no reason to fight there.
Yeah, no, it's a little dangerous, and I don't know exactly why
Oh
Tassadar.
my god, Tassadar,
Yeah,
come on.
bummer.
man.
He didn't have any support for it.
You're
Oh,
fighting in a choke.
wow. Raynor just exploded. Alright, let's see if we can make a wall around Chromie.
Seems to be the way to win.
Yeah. And where?
New freaking decoys last too long.
They do. They're hard to catch.
Really afraid of people showing up from back here, but
Ooh, she's almost down already.
yep.
She's got to back out. I think that is the call, sadly. Yeah, we're just going to have to... Once Raynor's up, we can defend this from behind the wall.
Yep.
But we're going to lose this front keep, so let's not die with it. And I'm going to be standing right in front of Chromie the whole time. That's real.
Yep. I don't have a ice up, sadly.
Oh, Malfurion.
God.
Ah, great heal out of him. At least we have our behind-the-wall damage. Raynor's doing his thing. Applying the auto attacks. I'm curious if he went Executioner. He did. Okay, nice. That should
Nice.
be a good late-game increase.
I'm coming around. I'm not sure I should. Actually, I don't think I should. Well, you know what? I'm going for that Chromie. Back me up.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, never mind. That was a terrible idea. I saw two people mid. I just assumed you were one of them.
Nope. No, I died. I died when I went too deep for that Nova, and that awesome Tranquility just kept her up.
Wonderful.
So it's up to... As long as we have Raynor, they still can't end the game.
Oh my god. Chromie does so much damage.
Yeah, she does.
Dude, she's so gonna get nerfed.
Like I said, current win rate 30%. It's not going to be like Butcher, right? I mean, Butcher on release, Bronze was just in turmoil. I think in the high tiers, you know, where people are aiming the skill shots, she will be overpowered. But in the low tiers, like we're kind of seeing off this Chromie here, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be murder.
barely doing more damage than me, and one more death than me.
Yeah, and I'm leading the way with 5 deaths. Nope, 3. Okay, that makes me feel better.
No, you're doing great.
Let's see.
I'm yucking it up like a new player.
Well, the hero did get a little reworked. Plus, with that talent you took at level 7 with the increased range, it has a 2-second cooldown reduction. Oopsies, look out. So just spam that thing on anything. Lane minions, whatever it is. As for me... I'll go Hive Master. Just because I seem to be top damage at the moment.
Probably not a bad idea. Not really sure what I want. Anti-magic shell, maybe?
Shrines are gathering.
Probably
It's-
the best.
It's hard to do, and it's not all damage, it's only ability damage, so when you hit it, you're not invincible, which is kind of hard to get your head around. Nah, we're not making a move. Chromie's too scared.
Nope.
That isn't engaged, though. Ah, tranquility! I got a bail.
I do too, sadly.
That time trap is I mean, look how many people she's trapping, but you have to do a follow-up to it. And it is a little lame, it's a little Kerrigan-y, but there is one correct way to play Chromie. And that is to delete single targets.
Yep.
And not get caught up in...
That's what their Chromie is succeeding at.
Yeah, definitely.
We are, and our Chromie is not. The Nova is definitely helping, though, because their Chromie is being sloppy, and the Nova's doing a lot of cleanup.
Exactly.
And we just don't have the healing throughput with a solo Tassadar, sadly.
Not against this Malfurion.
No,
His output is beastly.
he is on point.
Your enemies have dismantled the keep.
It's a rough first game.
Are the kids still saying fleek?
Hell if I know, man. It's not just out damage, it's also out healing. Lack of healing is not allowing us to output damage.
Oh, there we go. I mean, you know. And I'm not going to yell at a first-time Chromie either.
No, nor am I. At least our teammates aren't going full rage.
No, not at all. And I mean, this is all good practice. It's not good practice, really, to be 3 levels ahead and stomping and then go, all right, this is ready for Heroes League. All right, here we go.
Yeah, no, it is not.
I'm the best. Bug Lord 2016. We are actually wailing the crap out of this dragon, too.
See, we have the damage, we just can't apply it.
Here comes everyone around the back.
Under attack.
Don't chase too far out. Tassadar and Chromie are back.
I had a anti-magic shell and army if I really needed it. Going for an engage?
That Nova's real in the back. Arthas is pissed at me for some reason. What have I done to him this game other than just wailed on him constantly? Whoop! Woo!
Can't. Ah, goddamn, that zone lasts way too long.
We both ran away at the same time, and I delivered a tracer bomb to his face.
Ah.
Nice shot. Oh, incoming Chromie balls.
Ah, Chromie balls.
A killing blow.
All right, that's something. 23 minutes. We have a full minute on the clock. You, me, and Chromie.
Yeah, it's 3 on 3, and
Darn
there's
it.
still 2 levels up.
All right, let's see what we can make happen. You guys got to get back for sure. Oh,
The range on that is just absurd.
oh yeah, Absolutely. Having 2 shot at you as well doesn't help.
No.
At level 20, she can leave behind an illusion of sorts that shoots out another one of her sand blasts when you do. But, on the plus side, everything will just be out on the field as you get up, so it's not like we'll be completely pushed out. Let's see, we got Chromie, Rainer in the bottom. I guess I want to push out these mids and see if I can't buy us a little bit of time without catapults so we can get on the field.
Sadly, I think we're going to be looking at a 24-minute dragon no matter what we do here.
Yeah, well, they might go bot, you know. Never underestimate people's willingness to soak XP.
Right. I think we need to all go just mid to the Nai after this and try and pick up a kill or two. We're looking at a 2 deficit. It's a bit rough.
Assuming they're up top. Hope my beetle doesn't, my little bug doesn't reveal me when I'm in this bush. It's like flying in and out.
Yeah.
Alright, well there's Arthas, who is delayed now with a beetle on him. They're gonna dive us here. Well, that's the best we're gonna get actually while they're divided. But I am sadly super low. Where's Tassadar? He's in the top. Tracer's coming in behind you. So I'm going to save myself for a little bit of special delivery outside of that. Cool. They're engaging top. Oh, deleted.
Geez.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Rainer! Run for it, Rainer!
I'm stuck.
Would have been a... Yeah, if only it was 5 seconds on that anti-magic shield, you would have absorbed the entire grenade as well.
I regret my whole life. Oh, Rainer. It's okay. Just stay behind your tanks.
You got 2 of them! I'm gonna get healed up for this final hold.
Your core is under attack.
Time to make a ham sandwich on Nifty Nate. That
It's
is
an
Tracer
honor.
in there.
It's an honor to die by your side.
I would agree. Aw. Come on, one more stun. We just have to stun block him.
Yeah, I'll do that as Arthas.
Yep. Freeze him solid. Entomb him. Raise dead?
We needed an Abathur copy Anub'arak. That's what we needed.
Well, I mean,
Double the stunts.
for that game, I think Anub'arak felt great last week, but even so, he felt great in that game, and it didn't seem like you were suffering from any underpowered problems.
Anti-magic shell seems like a really lame level 20.
It's just not long enough, you know? It's really cool, and there will be a time where you absorb that full length duration arcane orb,
Yeah.
but it is not this day.
No, it is. It is not. It is
And maybe, like, against Hydras, to me, I think losing Hardened Shell is just a nerf.
Hardened shield.
Hardened Shield, yeah.
Yes, I think it straight up is.
What are your other choices at that level? In fact, let's take a look-see here.
At level 20, we're looking at 3 additional ghouls are created on your Army of the Dead. They heal for an additional 50% longer. This Absolute Zero is still a thing for Syndragosa.
I mean, Absolute Zero is kind of neat, but at the same time, they increase the disable on non-heroic enemies and structures to 20 seconds, so you don't really need Absolute Zero for that slow anymore. I think
Yeah.
maybe it's Death's Advance.
I think so too. I think
Yeah.
making Arthas a mobile threat so you can get in and lock down who you want to kill is probably the way to go.
Yeah. Even with all these Chromies in the game, I think they spam too frequently. Perhaps.
Yeah.
So who would it be? I mean, really controllable guys, maybe? Like Jaina Blizzards? Maybe that'd be the one for Anti-Magic Shell?
Yeah. So what else are we thinking? What else do we think? Because we know we're going to play with a Chromie tomorrow.
Yeah.
What should we work on?
That's a good question. So I think Anub'arak's ready to roll. And we're going to do quick match, and we're going to do custom games, and I believe for Brawl with the Blues, the custom game is a draft. At least it was last time. So, oh, darn it, I got a little fly. Hang on. I need to... It's too tiny, but... Anyway. So Anub'arak's ready to roll. I'm honestly very curious about Diablo, and I want to play him right now, if that... And he seems like he's just gotten nerfed into the ground. But
yeah,
I gotta know, particularly before I go into Hero League tomorrow. So let's go ahead and figure that out on my end, and probably with a giant health pool and not too much damage. Is there anyone damage-wise you would want to try?
Not really.
Did you do battle momentum on Tyrande in the past?
No.
Okay, then so you haven't really been affected by the change.
No, not really. Trying to think. With all the changes. Yeah, because no damage dealers really got changed up all that much.
Yeah, we got a bunch of battle momentum changes. We have... What happened to Brightwing?
That's a good question. That's actually what I'm trying to find right now. Duration reduced on polymorph. Slow amount increase. It was just polymorph.
Oh, it got decreased?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't last as long, but it slows more. The cooldown is 3 seconds shorter than it used to be, which is nice. The mana cost got reduced by 15, which is really nice.
So where would you put that? Would you put that in buff, nerf, or just rework?
I mean, all the stuns got taken down, so I would call this a buff overall.
Oh, because you're on level with everyone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All the stuns across the board got taken down by 0.25, and polymorph, even though it's technically not a stun, it works pretty similarly. It's being brought in line. It's still a really strong spell. I think this is a buff overall.
Nice.
You know what? Let's try.
Okay, some Brightwing Diablo.
Yeah, because if I get my way, I would love to bring some Brightwing tomorrow.
Absolutely. That'd be fun. Chromie. So what kind of support would Chromie want? All I can think of is like Uther, but his stun got reduced. In fact, let's go ahead and make a call on Uther right now.
I don't think you can look at that too harshly, though, because all stuns got reduced.
Right, but if I'm trying to combine it with landing a Sand Blast, and I only stun for 0.75, and I have a 1 second windup on the blast, I don't know if it's even worth contributing that.
True, but his burst healing is worth keeping Chromie alive.
Yeah, that's a fascinating way of looking at it. I didn't really think about, I was just going to say nerf, but, when we're looking at it as a whole, I guess reduce mana cost, reduce cooldown to 2 seconds, that's more stuns per game.
Yeah.
Without running out of mana.
Although overall, I mean, what I want from my Chromie is not to have to heal the Chromie.
Right, they should be far enough back.
I think I'd rather have a Malfurion to keep the Chromie topped off on mana. And if I need a spot healer, I can spot healer, but really I don't want to have to, ultimate Uther heal a Chromie.
Right, kind of like Li Ming. It's not really where your heals want to be going.
Right, exactly. You'd rather bring him in when you need a Divine Shield on someone like an Illidan.
Right, I mean, Kael'thas is a little different just because his range is so short on Living Bomb. I usually end up healing a lot of Kael'thas's.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and also Jaina's get very few heals. Looks like we are going to have a Chromie, Tracer, Abathur, Brightwing, and myself versus a Chromie, Sergeant Hammer, Dahaka, Tyrande, and Rhaegar. That's kind of gross, but the Tracer can open these chests instantly.
Yes.
So there's some real snowball potential.
We're getting a little punished with our comps right here. But last game was a rough comp, and this game is a rough comp.
Yeah, but I mean, they're gonna be tough. But on this map with an Abathur, with a Brightwing too, I think we might just have an excellent time just getting the level lead and then just blowing everyone away. I mean, look at Tracer saying poor Hammer.
That is a good point. That Tracer skin is so cool. I like Tracer with Super Saiyan blonde hair.
That's a good skin.
Yep.
It's a cool mount too. It's a little gaudy for me, so I didn't get it. But
I think it's one of the dumbest looking mounts in the game, personally. You really don't like it.
So I only stun now on a Shadow Charge when I hit them into terrain.
Yep. So you have to pin them.
Yeah, it does make
Think of yourself like a less effective Reinhardt from Overwatch.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's kind of tempting to go overwhelming force now for that increased range so I can actually hit them into a wall, perhaps.
I don't know.
It's tough to say. I mean, in this comp, I think I'll just go Devil's Due just because we're going to be so body light all the time. We can't afford... God, that's going to be different.
Yeah, you really go with them. Reminder, I only have Soothing Mist at this level.
Good reminder. Yeah, I'm going to have to set up my angles real good. Like the one on this Tyrande, perhaps? Okay, that's okay. Oh, pardon me?
I had the pixie dust on you, but I guess I kind of body blocked you there, didn't I?
Nah, no worries.
Oh,
oh
God.
you're
Oh.
okay, you're okay. It's more
So-
tempting to kill a Chromie.
I am a Chromie.
A troll me.
I'm so lucky they didn't follow up on me right there.
Yeah. Honestly, that's when I have enough damage mitigation right now in Hero League, I go Dahaka because everyone wants to kill him so badly. It's just something in the water. So, kind of something with Chromie, too. People are just going to be so excited to kill her.
Yeah.
I got to set up such great angles now. This is going to be rough. But, there's a dead hammer. There's a... Yeah, I can disengage that.
This 3 mid is really annoying.
Yeah, well, the combo, they have, their core group together. I'll hang out and see you in a moment.
Yep. That's the idea.
What, you want to go? You want to go, son? What stopped it? I guess it bumped into you. That's interesting.
Doesn't seem right.
Yeah. That charge should have gone further, though. And they did the whole change to reduce bugs because, of course it's just been kind of a mess ever since it came out.
Yeah.
Let's see. On this map, it wouldn't be too bad of an idea to passively regenerate souls. Let's do that.
I want peekaboo so we can see the sneaking around a hawk at A-hole.
That sounds nice to me.
I'm gonna see if I can sneak in a hand in.
I'm gonna see if I can save a Chromie. I think she'll be okay. Ooh, Tracer's moving.
Nice stun.
That worked out well.
Yeah.
She's still going. Okay.
There she goes.
The cleanup can do that.
We need to defend mid.
Tracer needs a janitor skin. Just like a little broom. I guess, what, like 2 trowels? That'd be like a gardener skin.
Yep.
Zool would make a good janitor.
Yes, he would.
He's got the look. I can't do that by myself.
You heard it here first. Zool looks like a janitor.
He's got the look.
You know what?
Treasure for everybody.
But mostly for me.
They're gonna get this bottom one, but I did save a Tracer life.
No one's mid, and I can't do it by myself.
Got Biggs. I'd like to stop a turn-in. Yeah, there's Tyrande heading to the turn-in. That's the right angle for it. Oh, I used to go battle momentum, no question asked. So now I get to think. Let's see, increase Black Soulstone health bonus. Oh,
Hurt and in, man. It's a turn in. If they're not gonna push it.
what is this? Enemies knocked up against unpathable locations are stunned for an additional 0.5. Okay, interesting. Devastating charge.
We've reached an accord.
I kind of have a...
Enemies are
I might get this bottom camp
I'll come with you.
while I think about this, but this is a lot to think about, huh?
We're gonna need to deny a hand in after this.
Shadow Charge reduces the duration of all silence, slows, and roots against you by 50%. No polymorph on that guy, though. Let's do the health gain. Yeah. Nope, we just got owled. I think we'll be okay.
Oh yeah, they're way up there.
Chromie is going down.
She's
Yeah, oh wow,
dead.
body blocked. Yeah.
Yep.
panicked into a body block. What do we got? Okay, no coins on
We're in
Tracer.
trouble if they decide to come here.
Yeah.
Chromie down. I don't really have the...
Where are they all? I guess they're taking a camp?
There's Chromie.
Oh, yep, and,
And
here's
there's
Dahaka.
some sight. Oh, Tracer.
Yep, she's going full ham. And there's a Chromie. Alright, I'm going to ride it out. Here comes Chromie.
Let's give our Chromie some sight.
Yep, she's still going. Ooh, that hurt. And that's a... Ooh, Hunter's Mark.
Yep. Not 10 yet.
I'm back up, though. I think Chromie might be able to hold that off for days, actually. Asmodan style.
She's not going to, though.
Oh, where are you off to?
Sorry, it's just their first hand in.
It's a good split, actually.
Gotta hand it to our Avatar. He's doing good at least covering one lane.
Oh, we do have Dahaka out of position. Purposely jumped into the time thing to avoid the shot. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Let's grab these little camps. You know, that whole fight actually did give Abathur and the bottom some decent push power.
Yep, although they're gonna hit 10 before us.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh,
I'm gonna try and hand in these 3.
I have no idea what I want.
Oh, Chromie's watching the hand in like an
See,
ass.
Dahaka went movement speed. Yeah, he did. I think I'm still gonna go Apocalypse.
I think so. With a hammer, you know,
Yeah.
chances are you'll get him.
I mean, Lightning, I still love to avoid stuns and stuff, and there are more than enough stuns on the enemy team, but I think with a hammer, and we're a little stun light with an Abathur. Oh, there's a hammer, you know, if anyone wants to make a thing. All right. They've got 10.
So do we.
Abathur went Monstrosity, sadly.
Here be some fine booty.
Oh, there's
Oh,
some
yeah.
fine booty.
I don't know about that.
But that's just personal preference. I've never been happy to see a Monstrosity. Which is a shame. Kind of like, though, just, well, like Mosh Pit, you know? There's just always a chance you win. They're doing it. I don't think I can stop it. Can be a little annoying. But I don't want to get in range of the tongue. Who we got? And who's rewinding right now? Yeah, Hammer's just wailing on my buns. Guess we'll back out. Though, yet again, that does give a chance for top to push. I'm going to go on this camp.
Sabathur is single-handedly keeping us in the XP game.
Yeah, and it's not based on buildings either, which is really important. That'll actually, if we have time for it, and I'm kind of waiting on it, our next strategy section on ITN will be XP and talking about fixed XP, which would be all the mercenaries and buildings on the map.
Yeah.
So if you ever get really far behind and your specialist is like, guys, don't fight, I'm going to go take buildings, that's actually a bad idea because you're using your fixed XP.
Yep.
And all you're going to do is just take up your reserves. Then you'll be out of steam soon when it comes to team fights.
Yep.
Looks like I have a Chromie wailing on me, but I don't think she's going to close. I've got 4. Looks like top could use some loving, though.
Yeah, I've got 10 seconds on my phase.
We've got 13 coins across us all. Maybe we just go turn in while they're busy.
Yeah, I think so. They just figured it out.
I think we'll be okay. I have a spell shield, honestly.
Oh my god. Find her.
She could be pretty far away. Oh, wait, here she is. All right, hammer's out of position if we can move fast enough.
Just use my phase shift because for a second there it looked like you might need me, but
We don't have a mid fort, sadly.
oh, we just started pouring here. I've got Blink Heal and Pixie Dust. Don't feel like you
Okay.
have to babysit me too hard.
Cool.
Think of me like your monk. Just stay close.
I think maybe... I want to get the top pushed out so we can have control over the boss.
Yeah.
A nice long time before they would get to it if we all died. They're sitting on 9. Theirs be 11.
Just took there.
Yeah. That will push out the top, but we can leave Abathur to that.
Yep.
With 13, I'm going to visit the turn in here and see if anything's kicking. Oh, there's a stasis. Oh boy, there they all are. Is everyone ready? Let's go on the siege up. There we go. Let's make it
Unfortunately,
happen.
give you a shield. Oh, I just got
Oh.
deleted.
Oh! All right, well, at least the Ancestral didn't hit.
2 for 1, though. Oh, Tracer get out of there.
Isolation! She's still going.
Good, good. Tracer's out. That's
All right, I'm
okay.
up.
That's okay. It's not the biggest deal in the world because one of those deaths was you.
Yeah, so it's 1 for 1, sorta. Kinda. Let's see if I can range in. Oh, nice shot, Abathur.
On my way in on you. I got
Cool.
2
All right.
blink heals with your name on it. Go, go, go.
Got a Dahaka. Ah, there's an Ancestral for him. Oh, what do I want? I guess so. That might be good. Nice! I say yes!
Nice.
Yes! And now
That's
we steal their
exactly
camp.
what we wanted.
And chests are up too.
Yep. You guys should... Tracer should really just be beelining for top chest right now.
Yeah, that is kind of her job here, but she got a kill.
It will take me like all the time in the world to do this.
Ooh. Oh, it's okay. I had Spell Shield. Good thing I took that. That would have hurt a lot. And I'd kind of like to take bottom as well.
On my way down to
Sweet.
heal you. And give you sight.
So what's this talent do now? Overpower reduces the cooldown of Shadow Charge by 10 seconds, and that's a 2-second cooldown. That's kind of cute. All right, we got 14 with 7 in. I think we're good to go.
I would, yes, math would dictate that we are good.
We got incoming. I think it's just the Chromie. Yep. Another one. Nope, she's just gonna... I can absorb those so you can turn in.
We need one more person to hand in, though.
There, looks like we'll get a Tracer. Nice.
Polymorph makes vulnerable for the win.
Let's see if this works. And we just need one turned in. Yep.
Man, these guys are not picking up what we're laying down.
No, but they're doing all right. I mean, Tracer's good, which is nice. Our Chromie is about as sheepish as you would expect a Chromie on day 1.
I'm okay with that. I just wish the Tracer... The Tracer's doing, her, like, a general chaser job really well. I just wish she was playing to her role on this map.
Yes, that is a decent request.
But you're absolutely right. She's getting kills. She's not dying.
Yep.
She's being really aggressive, but knows exactly when to pull back.
I don't see why they would boss I don't know. I don't think they would have the damage to do it either, but it's still worth checking out.
I think they're on it. So they can see all this. And this Tracer who's stopping to take minions right now is not helping. Are they actually on it?
Yep, well, they're all jam-packed in here.
Oh, dude.
I think isolation just bugged. I could see the whole time.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean, maybe it was clairvoyance. I don't know. Maybe that'd be an interesting interaction.
Oh, Chromie. What are you doing?
There's
man?
Daka. Good dive by him. When?
Oh!
Why does he have a second one? Does Daka get rewind?
That looked like a Chromie stasis hitting him, not a...
Oh, okay. I thought he went underground twice.
No. No, he was... It looked like he had a little hourglass or whatever over his head.
Well, it's given Abathur time to push the bot freely, and actually they are on a keep.
Dude, I'm loving this Abathur. Like,
Yeah, he's doing great. The hardest part is just having to relax with Shadow Charge and not getting to just do anything I want with it.
Yep.
There's a dock out of position, though. I have no follow-up. I'm gonna go Dying Breath. Oh, and the cooldown. Why do I have to wait through cooldowns on my ultimate like some sort of Levosaurus? Nice. Hammer.
Yep.
She sticks around.
Shadow... Oh,
Nice.
yes! Oh, that was gorgeous.
Boss it.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yep.
Honestly, we could just go win it, I think, but with Abathur, we're a little disorganized.
Yeah. If I could talk to all 5 teammates right now, I'd agree with you.
I think I'm gonna hearth out when this goes.
I think by the time we walk wherever we're going, I'll have you pretty healed up.
I might as well. Chromie's backing.
Alright.
Chests are up too,
Okay.
so that'll be a good cover for us to get those chests, get turned in. We got 24 coins at the moment as well.
Yeah, I'm actually going to take this little pirate camp.
Nice. I'm gonna go and get turned in as the tank. I will sacrifice myself, particularly given my build. If anything bad happens.
I will do my best to see that it does not.
Sweet.
I have not been so happy by an Abathur in so long.
Yeah, even with monstrosities, he's bringing the pressure.
Yeah.
Alright, Tracer's making a move.
Oh, I thought we were going for Mercs.
Actually, wow, she got it.
Yeah.
Great job.
Don't wait for me.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get those guys. I mean, we are revealed right now, but we can push with that for a win.
I can also give us some sight by giving you a shield.
Nice. Chromie's setting up behind the wall there. Let me absorb it. Nice. Spell shield. Alright, let's do it.
Cool.
Nope. Yeah.
Chromie. You're taking the shots, and my blink heal's on
Cool.
cooldown. Careful.
I think we win.
I think we win as well.
Nicely
Oh,
done.
Damn, I have to really hand it to our team there. They did
Yeah.
a phenomenal job.
That was cool. Okay. Wow, huh?
Yeah, because going into that, man, I would have so much rather had their comp.
That is really interesting. So I ended up just, doing a spec that I wouldn't in 1,000 years with battle momentum in the game, but, I mean, actually this domination was pretty cool. I did avoid getting the return on my flames, though. Actually, what is the full build? Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. You went Soulstone Talents for all your first 3.
Yeah.
Apocalypse, Spell Shield, which was, I think, absolutely the right call given what we were looking at.
Yeah.
That domination seems super cool.
Yeah, domination, I mean, it allowed me to, because I now have to ride with it, it allowed me to close on the hammer, pick her up, and then close it back. I missed out on...
You're right. That's kind of gross.
I mean, it always was there. I would just have to take that step forward to complete the grab, so I never took it, because the chances of a shadow charge going into a grab were probably about 75%, but now I can reliably complete the grab every time I do the shadow charge.
Yeah.
So domination is actually really freaking good now.
I think you're good to go, man.
That was interesting, huh?
That seems like a cool combo.
Yeah. Brightwing feel good?
Brightwing feels as great as she ever has. That polymorph, that 0.25% reduction on the length of polymorph seemed really unnoticeable, especially with the cooldown reduction and all of the other buffs it received.
Yeah. Oh, and it was a good combo, and Tracer delivered, and everyone was on board. So Diablo, on paper, I want to see him. So we got of course, the battle momentum nerf that was his ultimate. Shadow charge completely reworked, and the stun is shorter. I think it's still ultimately gonna be a nerf, but the interactions are pretty neat. So I'd be willing to go rework on it.
All right.
I think that might be a little generous, but you know what? It's not out. I wouldn't call him completely out.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking rework, considering how we tend to categorize them.
Yeah.
I agree with. I think go with your gut on that one. Arthas definitely goes in rework.
Yeah, not a full-on buff for you?
No.
No?
Level
Okay.
20 is weird.
Hmm.
Level 20 is very weird, and
I feel ya.
again, this is my gut reaction, but I think rework. I'm not thinking necessarily a buff.
Yeah, do you think, because the heal is awesome, and stacking into it is really cool, but the delay on it makes it really tough.
Yeah, it should be instant.
Yeah, but it has to bounce to the target and then bounce back to you, so it is not a replacement for something like Stone Skin.
Right. Right now it's very noticeable with the addition of a character like Chromie, who can just ace you before that heal ever bounces back.
That's true. I mean, it's a great time for the Anub'arak rework to come out, which is, I think, why we can put it in buff. If we were looking at maybe a different burst environment without Li Ming and Chromie in the world, Anub'arak probably just a rework. What happened to Kael'thas?
Just the nerf once again to Sun King's Fury.
Oh, okay, so that's a full-on nerf.
Yep.
Gotcha.
But it's the only thing. I think he's still fine.
So what are you thinking for your last game here?
I don't know. What else do you think we should practice that, again, will synergize with Chromie?
Yeah, let's take another look at our comp maker here and see what else has changed and if there's anything we need to know before going into tomorrow. Got lots of reworks. So Chromie. We don't have anything that enhances magic damage outside of vulnerabilities. Chromie is just like Tracer in that you are subtracting a lot of body from the field. And she's always going to be so far back that you simply just don't give a body to a battle.
Yeah.
Because of that superior range. It's not based on range like Li Ming, but it still has to, be delivered safely. She wants things to be held still. So Zul would probably be pretty good.
I'm debating practicing my Malfurion.
Malfurion?
Just because I think he's going to be really good with Chromie.
Yeah, she doesn't really have any mana problems. But the fact that your one heal takes her to full is very efficient.
Yeah. Typically don't play him either.
But you could also just poke her with a heal off of Morales and get the same thing done.
That's a good point. But, oh man, Morales, I'm so bored playing Morales.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's
I mean,
see.
I know actually, we can talk about our rules too, because if I am on auto attacks tomorrow, I'll go gray main, because that's been my main damage dealer for a while now, for 2
Okay,
weeks.
if I'm on auto attack, it's all Rainer all the time.
Okay.
Although I could be convinced to go an auto attack Vala build. I love it, but I never get the chance to play it.
Now, Raynor did get Berserk removed, which I don't think is a big deal, but some people
No.
are sad about it.
I don't think it's a big deal either.
I would honestly put him in the buff camp, possibly because of the Executioner challenge change.
Agreed. I would as well. But again, I feel like our bias of not really caring about Berserk is showing a bit there.
Yeah, otherwise it would be a rework for sure.
Yeah, I might put him in the rework just to respect those who like Berserk.
Okay, fair enough. I'll dig. I'll dig on that. And questing Seasoned Marksman is now a quest talent, which
Yes.
goes up to a maximum of 40. So if you were amazing at that talent, it is a nerf. But reward, you get 40 attack damage, and you can activate it to increase your attack speed by 30%.
I think it is a buff for the average gamer.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna put him in buff then. I think that
Raynor
those,
buff. Go.
those two
Do
things
it.
cancel out. You want? Okay. So
I
you want-
have decreed.
All right, so you do Raynor. You want to do that? Practice your
Yeah.
Raynor, and
Alright.
I'll do. What was Zul's change? He lost a little bit of duration on his Bone Prison, and amplified damage duration is decreased. So he was nerfed, even when we take into account into all stuns. But honestly, that's a pretty long route for you to do your Executioner on. You want to try that out? Little
What?
Zul Raynor action?
Zul Raynor. What about Executioner?
Well, because I'll have the Bone Prison, you'll have a very easy trigger for your Executioner.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Because increase basic attack damage by 30% for 3 seconds after hitting a stunned, rooted, slowed target. Basic attacks against rooted, slowed, stunned. So if they continue to be slowed, rooted, or whatever, it refreshes the duration.
Gotcha.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, let's try a little bit of Zool.
So
Where are
instead
you
of
at?
taking Bullseye, I'm going to take Executioner. Other than that, I think the standard Raynor build stays the same.
I think so.
I'm hoping we don't get a map where I would not want to take Seasoned Marksman. I'm really wanting to play with that.
Yeah, I think you should. Anyway, I mean, I could switch over to a healer, perhaps.
No, don't worry about it. I'm just thinking if we get, chances of getting Blackheart's again is slim, but we could get Battlefield of Eternity.
Yeah, I'd love to see you on something like Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Yeah, exactly.
So what is so his level 16 got smaller with the loss of Berserk, and you're now looking at Execute. Oh, it's on the same level as Executioner. Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was saying. At
Yeah.
16, instead of taking Bullseye, I'll take Executioner. Other than that, hey, Tomb of the Spider Queen. I think the build
Nice.
stays the same. I think it's still Seasoned Marksman, Focused Attack, Revolution Overdrive, Hyperion, Giant Killer, and Nexus Frenzy.
Oh, you know, if we were thinking about it, I don't know why we didn't think of it, but Brandon in the chat is absolutely correct. Arthas Raynor, because of the slow on the Tempest, would have constantly been going.
God, you are right.
Completely dodged that one. I'm thinking I have to land like the root, and it's gonna be hard to do or something. It just completely forgot
just
to.
stand near who you're trying to kill.
Murky, Dahaka, Chromie, Kerrigan, and Tracer versus Chromie, Arthas, Zagara, Raynor, and Zul. I'm happy to see myself on Zul and the Zagara, because that'll keep the Murky.
Oh, God, I want to take Give Me More now, but no, I have to see what this is like. I need to see this quest. I don't care. Taking one for the team. Bug?
I think she's yelling at Zagara. And I still don't think there's any excuse to take anything but Shade on Zul. Oh, Chromie got herself killed. You done face checked.
Face checking is Chromie. Face checking in your undies.
That's about it, isn't it?
What you mean?
Oh, you might as well be in your undies for how little health you have. You ain't got gears for sure. Well, Shade will perform decently against Tracer, so that's good. How's Murky gonna go up there for you?
Annoying, but I can deal with him.
Cool, I think I'm gonna have to go and back out in a supportless environment. Probably go a sustain skeleton build.
Oh, Dahaka just snuck up on me. I'm probably gonna eat
Oh,
it here.
well, you know what? Murky doesn't have his gizmos yet.
Oh, but Tracer.
Oh, she missed!
Missed hard.
Yeah!
That wasn't even close.
And your pay for skin, take that.
I love that that's a thing for you that you point out.
Just feels a little better. Chunky Mono is the name of Murky.
Oh shit, my trait isn't up for FSA.
Aw.
I'm dead. I didn't notice you were so far gone. I thought I had the Dahaka. That was my fault. 100%. I'd say good kill, but it was a Murky.
I thought it was still a pretty good kill.
Zagara's got bot on lockdown. Watching Zagar and Kerrigan fight just makes me sad.
They should be friends.
Yep.
But I think they are friends. They're like that, you know, anime sort of friends where they're always, I'm going to be the one to kill you, and, you know, you can't kill him, I'm going to kill him because you bromance.
Like Vegeta and Goku.
Yeah, or the two Samurai Shampoo dudes.
Never watched that one. It's on my list.
Samurai Shampoo.
Yes, Samurai Shampoo.
The knockoff version, like Transmorphers.
Or GoBots.
Yeah, or GoBots, or, wasn't there another one?
I mean,
Robotech was kind of a...
that's kind of an anime that's its own thing.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. Transformers is always cooler than Robotech in my eyes. Ooh. Well, I don't have my heal on Skeleton's talent yet, so I gotta back.
Boy, it still feels like it takes forever to get your stacks of marksman. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, yeah, they kind of dogged you. Ooh, can we get your gems? Come on. Right in. Nice. Nice. Pretty much all the bad was undone. There's a very low tracer that I'd like to kill, but... oh, close. Chunky Mono's trying to turn in.
Chunky Mono is a great name.
It's a really gnarly name. Alright, here comes Dahaka.
Dahaka is pissing me off.
He's a busy man. Nice, but we got their Chromie. I've got 9 at the moment. I want him to dig. There it is. Cool. Let's get him.
Okay.
Nice.
Took a while, but we got him.
Yeah, all that delay.
If his team was a little more on point, they would have killed him there. Ah. Or they could have saved him there. Whoa, wicked lag. What was that?
Yeah, I felt it too. Just a little surge. Someone tripped over the cord, a blizzard.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but it did not feel good. The one, like it's one. I love the idea that it's one cord.
Yep.
Like, oh god, someone tripped in the server room again.
There's lots of signs, but no real protection. Maybe a little duct tape.
I'm just gonna keep this top push going.
Yeah, sadly, I can't bone Tracer. LOL. That was not intentional.
It's
But
funny.
I gotta wait for her recall first.
But
Or she'll just escape it. Or I use it to make her use her rake. Actually, you know, she'll be right around the corner if she does use it. Yeah, she knew it would get her killed if she stuck around. Nice,
Oh,
and there's
it's
that
a real
Murky.
dead Murky. All right, this is nice. This is exactly the kind of momentum we needed.
Yeah, great spider turn in, for sure.
Yep.
We got Dahaka coming in from the bottom.
I'm gonna get you, buddy.
There's the stasis. I'm out of mana. Oh, he's coming back.
I'll get him. Yes, nice kill, dude.
I don't think that was me. That was Zagara. Oh, we can get you out. I believe.
Oh god,
Nice.
yes, get so many gems.
All right, I do want to back out though, but actually Arthas is making it happen now.
Yeah, that's a dead Chromie. If anyone else, oh, doesn't need anyone else because he's Arthas.
Oh, come on, and into a.
Oh, no, she's gonna get away. Maybe not.
Oh, she got out.
She got it. I think that's okay. I think
Yeah.
being 11-9 and about to secure a second fort before the 7-minute mark
I think
is
we'll be
okay.
all right. I'm gonna turn in here and get on out. This creep is real nice. I'm gonna say that. Nice creep.
Nice creep.
I won't keep it to
Arthas
myself.
having a bad day.
Dark Spy. He's 2 levels up. Arthas walks out. All right, so level 16 is the
guys.
Executioner. And we do have an Arthas on our team, actually. I forgot about that.
Yep.
That'll be sweet.
If he takes the town.
Well, he doesn't need to take the talent. He's already slowing. With Frost Tempest. Frozen
Oh, for
Tempest.
some reason I thought it was a talent.
No,
it's just
it's a talent to give it roots, but you get Executioner
Oh.
against all slows.
Gotcha. How do you not understand how this works, Dahaka?
What, as you mean isn't getting shot in the face?
He was standing. Oh,
Ooh,
I'm so
nice
dead.
combo.
Wow, that
Yeah.
was just disgusting.
That was pretty gnarly.
Careful how deep you go, man.
I've got my shield at the moment. Okay. Well, you know,
Yeah.
that might not be. Actually, Arthas is still going. All right,
Arthas.
Chromie picks up.
Go, God, Arthas, just tap him. Just tap the tracer. Don't walk through the stuff.
Go, Dark Spy. Angus. Oh. Frostmourne. Nice.
There must always be a Lich King.
All right, what do we want? Ooh, I can add another slow to my kit. Yeah, let's add another slow to my kit.
Why not?
So Scythe now slows for 40% for 3 seconds. And I think I'll go Executioner as well. Oh. Well, they saw the skeleton, so they knew I was in the area, but... if she does it, she's gonna be back.
Oh, that I gotta be. I'm not going against them without a tank.
Get Angus Beefy!
Oh, too soon.
Nice. Sadly, looks like bot didn't go as well, but that's all right.
Yeah.
The
it's
7
fine.
will finish it up. I'm gonna
gonna
go see if I
full
can save a
heal.
Chromie. Ooh, I think she's going down, but you know what? I might still be able to make it happen.
Nope.
Oh, nope.
That's okay. We gotta push. Arthas
Yeah.
just rezzed.
I'm gonna see if I can't defend the bottom.
I'm on my way with you.
Nice stutter. Arthas is solo in the mid. I'm gonna go in for... Nope, he's coming down to us. We got Chromie coming around the corner, actually.
I see it.
If she walks through that.
I'm coming around on her.
Oh, there's the Murky. Gave away the locale. Kerrigan coming down in the top. She is alone. Looks like we lost Zagara. Alright, Arthas is getting all the attention.
Yep.
He's almost got himself a Dahaka, so close. Nice. Incoming Chromie Blast. Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
The burst.
Yeah.
Ride, you fool.
I'm feeling a little targeted here.
Well, that's what you get for being top damage. Way to go. We'll get you to 16 here, and then they'll really hate you. I can't wait to see what that looks like. And that is going to be their first web reavers. Oh no. Not their first. Alright, there we go. And, you know, yeah, let's do...
Executioner has
Executioners all around, everybody. Almost done up here. And actually, my skeletons slow too, don't they? Oh yeah, I'm just a big pile of CC. Okay, they're pushing the bot. Let's do it.
Let's get on them.
Yeah. Them some pretty good looking clips.
Oh my god, I can't believe he got
Yeah,
it.
that was a good shot. Oh, but I am very low. Bummer.
The dead tracer. I'm happy. Sorry, it was at the expense of your life. But
That's okay. I think I'm okay with this trade at the top here. That's gonna be okay.
what, 4-1?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Damn, you jumped up in damage. That's cool. Oh, Hero Murky. Nice targeting on the pufferfish.
Thanks. I play a lot of Murky. I know exactly what I hate seeing done to me.
That's the best way to work it.
Alright, let's make this final game a victory!
I think your dudes are getting back in their resin.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Oh. All right.
Actually,
Arthas is sticking around. Oh, come on!
I'm gonna die.
So close. Almost. Oh, it's a long ride. But I'm a-coming. Think they'll get out? Okay. Alright, I guess we gotta farm up some gems. Oh, that's so sweet. My curse strikes are auto attacks, so they all get the executioner. The map's looking a little naked, so I'm gonna back out.
Yeah. Only person we have eyes on right now is Chromie and Tracer, well, and Murky. But with Zagara still down.
Oh, our Arthas has 30 though, so looks like it's time to turn in.
Yeah, it does. That it does. God, I have died a lot.
There we go. Oh, they're all slowed.
It's crit after crit after crit.
It's just beautiful.
Okay, crits have ended.
Okay, there we go. I'm going top. Arthas got himself a tracer without a recall.
Oh. Oh my god. This Kerrigan is ruining my day. Hey, Big P. Oh wait, no, we still have fountains up. Holy crap. I just assumed we didn't.
You still going? Nice.
Yeah, we had fountain. I just assume at this point they'd be gone, but still there.
Guess I will bone spear. And get stuck in the slowing spear.
Ready.
So there's a dead Chromie. Nope, she lived.
Freaking Chromie.
The bone spear wasn't enough. Tracer in 10 seconds.
I certainly hope Chromie and Tracer have some really good quips about time travel.
Yeah, it does seem kind of a shame. Because both could use each other's kits a little bit. Chromie isn't really a true time wizard, as I would expect one to be. I think we're going to try to close for it.
Didn't hurt.
Oh no! I want to live just for a hot second. Aw. I just wanted to get out my mages.
Yeah, it's not looking.
Yeah,
like
go ahead and
this
get
is
yourself
happening.
out if you can.
Nope. Didn't matter.
That's alright. We got a Chromie behind a wall, so I don't foresee us losing out here.
Chromie, run.
They'd have to make their way through a couple of buildings in order to close on the core. So this is but a delay on our road to victory, but it will be a boss. Unless Tracer decides to die to lane minions. Come on, you know you want to, Caterpie. Why did you not evolve? There's Chromie gonna Chromie it up. Oh no, Chromie! Run, you little
Yeah,
gnome.
she's dead.
Aw.
They're gonna boss. My God, we're in a bit of trouble.
Well, catapults on their core for what it's worth. I mean, we will have them squeezed for the whole rest of the game.
Yeah.
We have to do this probably 2 more times to actually lose. Alright, I'm out. We'll have Zagar in a moment. She should be on cooldown for Maw. These guys will naturally be pissed as hell. Alright, there's Zagara. That's a bit of a stun
God!
knock.
Damn!
Yeah.
So much damage!
That it is. Looks like they're backing out, though. Murky had to go defend the bottom. Sadly, I didn't get my shade off either. That was kind of nubbish of me to go so deep.
Oh God, I can't even...
Close squeeze. Oh my
Love
goodness.
of God.
Wow. Is that increased damage on... No, it's a full wrap. Wow, the damage out of Kerrigan.
Yeah.
Huh. Alright, up to the Chromie defense. And she doesn't have much versus PvE. What's her spec? It's a full Dragon Breath build, too. Not what we really want to defend against heroes, but... She'll probably make them back out, actually. Without a support, I doubt they'll be able to close on the core. They would die like we did.
Yeah.
But they are balled up now. They've all become best friends.
Except
Murky
Murky.
might be going... Yeah, well, that's just Murky. Murky might be going for our camp. Did he go bribe at
I
level
would really
1?
like you to check that, Chromie. Oh, they turned in.
Ooh, gross.
He went blocked, by the way.
Okay. Well, I ain't closing on that. Ah, nice. Nice delete.
I'm gonna rotate. No, I'm just gonna stick with the group. You are taking so much damage from that Chromie.
Chromie. Well, at least that's done. All right, we got a Maw on Dahaka.
Just grabbing a fountain because I'm just always I'm in a consistent state of almost dead.
Horrible pain. I think he's on cooldown though.
He's
Nice.
dead. Executioner really messed him up there.
A Mutalisk. Wow, that was a lucky Mutalisk. It absorbed the grenade off of Tracer. I say we go win if we
Yeah.
can. Yep. Nope, nope. Okay, looks like we might not be. I think Zagara might be too low for this. So we'll see. Watch out for that sand one. It shoots a copy. Alright, Arthas is going faster than us. 20 seconds. But we do need some catapults and some siege, actually.
Yeah, I don't think we can do this. Well, just go for it.
Yep. Alright, hey!
I had to die, but
Yeah.
hey.
It was a worthy death. We won.
Oh, that was some scary stuff.
Yeah. Well, supportless comps, you know. How
Yeah,
was Seasoned Marksman?
Good. I honestly kind of kept forgetting to use it, but that'll come with time.
Oh, right, yeah, the button.
It's active. 3 seconds seems really negligible. But it'll be really it'll be great if we have a dedicated shot caller. Like your Bone Prison was a good kind of like, okay, now I'm gonna use it. Bam.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think on a more coordinated team with a healer, it won't be so bad. With the comp we just had, Give Me More was clearly the correct talent choice. But
Right, yeah, you would have
I mean,
survived.
just look at my deaths there, man. 9 deaths.
Oh, true. We all had a lot of deaths, so 9 on Kerrigan as well. That's just auto attacker's plight in quick
Yeah.
match without. Well, we did have a tank, and Arthas wasn't bad at all.
No, but neither was there Dahaka.
Executioner was cool. The feedback on it is really nice, but the actual damage increase of 30% didn't feel as big as I thought it would.
Yeah, same here. I think I would have preferred the stun.
Yeah, well, in that comp too, because we were low on stuns. I mean, certainly Zool with Executioner. You can put out your own Executioner so easily.
Yeah. Well, man, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man.
Looking forward to Brawl with the Blues tomorrow and into the Nexus on Thursday. Everyone get hyped!
I'm excited. That's going to be a lot of fun. And Brawl with the Blues, the stream isn't ending, by the way, but Brawl with the Blues will be with Garrett, myself, McIntyre, I'm going to say that correctly tomorrow, and DJ Tyrant.
Gonna be a good time.
It's going to be sweet. Thanks for joining me today, man.
Well, good luck with the rest of your games, man.
I shall. Have good luck.
Have fun.
Later, dude.
See ya.
Awesome of Garrett to join me for those. Really added a nice conversation on top of everything as we kind of decided. It'll be on the official Heroes stream. So Blizz Heroes, I think it is. And that'll be at 11 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. With Trickster being the lead, he will be our Chromie, and we'll be basing all our comps around him as we go. So it'll be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that. Hey, Menden, how's it going? I know I was kind of absorbed in talking with Garrett, so awesome seeing everybody today. I am going to play some more games here, and then we're going to get into some after-show games, but let's go ahead as our non-Chromie queues anyway. Actually, that's what we'll do. Let's play a game as Chromie. That queue might take a while, and that'll be a good excuse for us to finish up this buffs, nerfs, and reworks discussion we were having with Garrett. So let's go ahead and find our level 1 Chromie. Nothing for skins yet, but I think she's just a Wonder Billy. But you know what? Let's put her on the bike. Let's see what she looks like on a motorcycle.
Here we go again.
Awesome. Well, while that goes in the background, let's finish this up. I know I watched most of the Brawls with Bleach. Thank you, Cheesy Bob, for posting that. I'm really excited to join Trixler as well. We've been talking for a bit and trying to get, and schedules finally worked out. So Very excited for it. What do you guys think about Falstad? I'm not a big Falstad fan. I thought Mighty Gust was always very powerful. I was very excited when it got heavy in the meta, and since then, it just kind of dominated everything. And I'm just sick of seeing Falstads everywhere, in particular people playing Falstad in a way that is more magey, and often means that if they miss their hammer ring, they're completely out of steam. Brandon's going with a Falstad nerf. I think that's fair, because we lost power throw, hammer time, and the crippling hammer has been moved to 16. Secret weapon now also increases hammer ring's range, and basic attack bonus is reduced. So we got rid of one stack. Let's see. Cynox is saying buff to AA rip mage stat build. I feel you there. I'd like the auto attack build with Seasoned Marksman because you would fly around the map and you'd get all your stacks in the background, right? So I've always been a big fan of that build. I can see why, maybe they're trying to encourage that a bit more now. I mean, what does it look like when we kind of, actually put a spec together for him? Where are you, Birdman? Here we go. Wow. Yeah, we're down to 3 per level. Kind of sad to see most of our 4s being slowly removed. But now if you're going mage, you still go Gathering Storm. I like that Static Shield is here a lot. I think this is a really good place for it to be. I like that they got rid of First Aid to an extent, but that makes Falstad not as heavy as sort of a quick match hero. You still got hammer gains. 20% of damage. That's a nice Vampiric Assault. I still don't like Vampiric Assaults, though. Updraft was really cool in DreamHack. I forget who was on Falstad for Cloud 9, but his knowledge of what Updraft gave him was so fantastic that it just messed up everyone else against him. It was really cool. But this is gain a shield for 4% of your maximum health every time a lightning rod strikes. Lasts 4 seconds, and yeah, 4% of Falstad's health isn't much. And 4 seconds isn't a long time. You can't really power that up in the background like you could a Kerrigan. And then maybe dive onto something after a couple seconds of building it up. That's a shame. K1 Pro. Yeah. Yeah, he was a badass. And it was so cool to see him using that talent to such a degree that it just messed everyone else up. That's the kind of surprise factors that you would like. Oh, is he? Freakily, that is... Let me know if he says anything interesting. I always love when Dustin Browder's tweeting. And we always include in the show as well. So, then you move on to Secret Weapon, but we lost the Boomerang completely. No, here it is. Reactivate mid-fright. Huh. So why haven't I been seeing Falstads do this anymore? Did it get nerfed? It seems like it's okay. But now we have Secret Weapon that increases the range by 30%. Basic attack deals more damage while hammering is in flight. And that was Secret Weapon, which was... I like that those two are comboed together. So what, you're probably going to something like this? Oh, because you can't get the range on the Boomerang. Yeah, you can't stack that anymore. That alone is a huge nerf. Huh. Yeah, I think we take Falstad and put him in nerf. Yeah. It's a good decision to make, right? I don't mind that it's a decision that has to be made. But for the Falstads out there, that is some Nerf City. What we got next? Kerrigan? We already talked about Kael'thas. Kerrigan. Ultralisk, cooldown reduced. Maelstrom, cooldown reduced. So, judging since everybody lost their battle momentum, I mean, I think we can call that a buff to Kerrigan. I went this as well. I was doing the double dive, battle momentum, Maelstrom, Queen's Rush if I was ahead, Lingering Essence if I was behind, and then this was pretty level dependent into Omega Storm. Actually, that looks like it's a pretty big version. Basic attacks now reduce ability cooldowns by 0.75. Huh. Okay, I think I would call that a buff for Kerrigan. That seems fair. Putting it in perspective with everyone else's options, too. Chen. Chen just got flat health. What did he lose? Anything? Oh, right. Chen lost his regeneration master that would go on forever. And now has the increased regeneration master. What is it? About 100 health. And not too much regen per second. Let's take a look at the max on the quest. I know there's some sad Chens out there that were really on top of getting their orbs. Yeah, you only go up to 30 now. I mean, what do you think? I think Chen's still strong, but, you know, for those regeneration dedicated folk out there, it is a nerf, perhaps. You definitely get less per game. There we go. We just need to formally fix that hair. There, we're all good. Yeah, pretty much the same. I would have to agree. Nothing else, right? I mean, did I... Increased? Yeah. Yeah, so I think he did lose a little bit, but he gets some health for it, so maybe we just go with a rework on there. He kind of evened him out, made him the same. Probably. Li Ming. What happened to Li Ming? Cannoneer. Oh, you get it in a nice little picture now. Talrash's Elements has now been reworked. Let's see that. Using abilities grants 5% ability power to a maximum of 20. This bonus is reset when the same ability is used within a chain. When the same ability is used within a chain. So back to back, right? That's what they're saying there? That is a nerf, though. And then Disintegrate now slows enemies caught in the beam up to 60%. Yeah. Nerf. I mean, maybe Talrash's Elements, right? But that auto slow on the 6... I don't know what this climbs at, though. Is there any hint of that across the character? No, just degrades. Gradually slows. But that's just because that's my auto pick. I would call that a nerf. I love Temporal Flux a lot. Interesting. Can't go teleport X teleport anymore. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you can't double that up for Talrash's. Was 40. That's right, it did get a nerf, didn't it, Death? Yeah. But what's the slow start at? That's the question. So maybe. Maybe if we go up to 60 over time. Let's find the old version of Talrash's before we make the call. Old version was benefit from 10% bonus damage as long as they aren't cast twice in a row. So it is better. So it is better, isn't it? Yeah, as long as I do bonus reset same ability within a chain. That's some confusing language compared to the old one, but yeah, okay. Okay. I feel ya. Yeah. I'd probably not 1% ago, probably 5%, like Arthas or Chromie. Yeah, okay. I think we can move her over to buff, actually. That's interesting. Well, it was the snag. It was the instant slow, the 40% snag that really interested me about the talent. I think I'm gonna go with yeah, okay. Perhaps. We'll see. That was... Okay, we already talked about Raynor. Zeratul. Oh, lost his Berserk. But Zeratul also has... Seasoned Marksman. Wow, he's got a lot of talents. Look at this guy. Boy, isn't he a A shining example of all the possibilities. Still has first aid as well. Huh. You know, because you're not allowed to just sit in farm lane for the most part, you're roaming around. I think that, you know, just seasoned marksman alone is a Zeratul buff. I think that's safe to say. Oh yeah, and he also has access to Regeneration Master, doesn't he? Oh wow, good point. Yeah, because that's flat health now when you complete it, isn't it? Increase health by 500, yeah. Total buff to Zeratul, huh? Both those quests are very achievable for him. And he never was really overstacking the Seasoned Marksman because you were roaming around and not hanging out in lane like something like Raynor, where it might be considered a bit of a nerf. Interesting. Yeah, and Regeneration Master has always been super good on Zeratul because you're roaming around in different lanes getting more regen globes than other people. I feel it. You know, I think we might have enough buffs, we might have to go that direction. What happened to Gazlo? Explodium charge, stun reduced by the same reduction as everyone else. Damage increased by 10%. Okay, so that's not huge. I think that's just kind of, you know, boring to put it there, but I think we can just rework it. I think we can just call Gazlo a simple rework. Balanced out in the end. Zool. So the root duration lost 0.25. And vulnerability. That's the vulnerability is a nerf, but that executioner was so easy to pull off by yourself. That makes it interesting. Oh, it looks like we're getting some words on the Dustin Browder tirade that's going on at the moment. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, MM does not try to make Mir... Yeah, no, that wasn't a feature anyway. We'll be adding more SC2 heroes in the future. Balance between the universe is likely never to be equal. Sure, too many Warcraft characters. Stun reductions are a bandage for a bigger problem. Damage from assassins is simply too high. Used to hear the opposite. The game was too hard to kill people. Maybe we can walk the line there. Okay, not a big deal. Our team is discussing. Oh, I don't think Arthas model rework. Oh, well, they have to. Just darken the mouth. You're good to go. Don't worry about that. Why can a Terror's AA 3-shot Chromie? Is that a bug? Oh, she just has tiny HP. And you don't really have any movement speed, so if you're standing somewhere with Chromie that you should be dead. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's just answering some pretty casual questions right now. We'll check out... Ooh, let's see, he's got another one. Wow. Huh. Well, that took some extra work. All right, as you wish. Jeez, he's a champion. Such a champion. Tanking that rage to the face. But he's got a great philosophy about it. As he says, they wouldn't be messaging him if they didn't care. Where were we? We did Gazlo. We were looking at Zool, who we did put under nerf earlier, but... I mean, he still feels great, right? It's not really insulting to him to call it a nerf. He's always been great. We did Brightwing. Lily. Oh, yes, Lily. Cleanse has been added. Shake It Off has been moved from 7 to 16. 7 to 16. What was Shake It Off? Shake It Off. 16. Shake It Off reduces the duration of the next stun or root against you by 75%. Can only trigger once every 10 seconds. And that was reduced, oh, from 15 to 10. Well, that's kind of cute. Up against Serpent's Sidekick. It's only stuns and roots, though. I mean, not bad with your increased movement speed trait. Still only 10%. I think I would still rather take if I'm doing the Serpent build. Sidekick. Oh, but this increases the cooldown, so maybe I would take Shake It Off from time to time. And what, it was on level 7 up against some of these others like Perfect Pitch, the good stuff, Lightning Serpent, and Cleanse. What do you guys think? Is the Lily Cleanse change a nerf to her? Because I know lots of people really love the mechanic of how you couldn't really control where the cleanse went, but you could use it on every single time when you got your healing brew out. So every 3 seconds you could give some sort of cleanse to the area. It was not on demand. It was hard to aim in, the madness of a team fight. Right, I mean, like, if you move yourself in your circle to the side, you could target exactly who you want. But were they the lowest health target? Would it even hit the intended target in the first point? I think cleanse is a buff. And I think that opens up Lily to go against things like Zool, where you have those really obvious cleanse choices. In particular, as Chromie I think Chromie's going to get established into her build, and we'll end up seeing her do the temporal loop into a kill. Against Chromie, cleanse is just going to be too powerful. And that's why you're going to have to go up against an obvious target, right? If we're just talking like general, a whole bunch of piles of slows and random stuff like that, then you would want Monk maybe instead of Lily here, and Lily fulfilled maybe Monk's role with the way his heal works. So I like it. I think it's a good buff. I understand why people might be upset about it. The herbal cleanse change. But I think it opens her up to more possibilities. So yeah, I'm gonna throw her in buff. Okay, Oblivious says he took Li Ming into try mode to try Tal Rasha's. The way it works is if you use E, Q, W, R, E, you get 5%, 10%, 20%, and then it resets back to 0. Okay, cool, so the chain, right. Interesting. So I would want to make a choice. Yeah, so if I didn't go Calamity, I would teleport first to get my 5%. Then I might Arcane Orb, maybe? It depends on which spell I want most powered. That's really neat. But perhaps if it does reset every time you get 20, maybe not as powerful. Certainly introduces more, option. Like, a higher skill cap, perhaps. Which will be interesting. We'll see what happens. But I think we can still maybe call that a buff. With that temporal change. It's tough to say. I think, for now, let's go. We'll put her on rework for now. That's looking interesting. Let's see, we got ourselves Lieutenant Morales. Oh, Advanced Black renamed Automated Block. We'll just throw her back in the pile. That's not even... Nice job, Blizzard. Well done. Now, Furion. Tranquility will no longer heal non-heroic units. I mean, I guess that's a nerf, but whoopsies. We can just grab Malfurion and put him back in the pile. Nothing too fancy happening there. Rhaegar. Lightning Shield. Stormcaller Talent has been reworked. Now restores 3 mana when Lightning Shield damages an enemy hero up to a max of 30. Earthbind Totem. Earth Grab Totem. Empower the slow duration reduced from 1.5 to 1 second. I require clarification. 3 mana. Stormcaller. That used to be sexier, didn't it? What was the old Stormcaller? Reduce... So by half. Basically. Man, not really. And now we get... why? Why would you... No, there's no reason you would take Stormcaller instead of Feral Heart. Feral Heart is awesome. So, they changed up to 30. Well, I guess that would be... What? So this is... to 35. So you're getting 5 more mana when it hits stuff. Which is going to be only enemy heroes. Yeah, that's not a good talent. And the Earthbind Totem, which is, yeah, down to 1 second from 1.5. That's a nerf, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a nerf. Half a second gone on that. That's tough. Uther. Stun duration decreased. Well, that's across the board. Cooldown reduced. Mana cost reduced. That stun is so short, though. I mean, would I eat... I mean... I don't know if I'm taking Uther for a stun anymore. Maybe an interrupt. But not a stun. I still think it's going to be a buff, though. Let's find Johanna. What happened to Johanna outside of battle momentum? Iron Skin was buffed. Okay. Does battle momentum mean enough? I mean, battle momentum was so good on Johanna. It's still not a bad idea. She doesn't really have some serious mana issues. I mean, you got Regeneration Master, which is a little nicer now. With the 500 health. But what? It'd still be Night Takes Pawn, Laws of Hope, and then we all went Battle Momentum. Or Blessed Momentum, excuse me. Conviction, movement speed is increased by 25%. Crusade marches on. Oh. Wait a minute. Did old Battle Momentum affect her trait? Where you at, Battle Momentum? Let's see. No longer reduces heroic ability cooldowns. And on to Rhonda. Basic abilities. Which is not your trait, right? Because then we would just go maybe Crusade marches on. Oh, that's abilities only, lower the cooldown. And then Sins Exposed, which has always been kind of cool. I mean, if it's a buff, if we can find a good alternative to Blessed Momentum. Or if we're just stuck taking it, I guess it's still a flat buff. Okay. Thank you, Stra. BM did not affect her trait. And there was a talent called Crusade Marches On, right. So with the buff, maybe you go Crusade Marches On now? And you just pile on that Unstoppable and that shield? Maybe. Okay, cool. Oblivious has clarified that only the creep on Zagara was affected trait-wise. That's good, too, because can you imagine the nerf to Tyrande if she was losing a cooldown to her trait? That'd be gnarly. So yeah, let's call Johanna buff for now. Until new information is presented. And we're still ticking in the background. We still got this Chromie queue going. Oh no, we never pressed the button. Ah, well. It's been good for us to get through this. Let's go ahead and press that button, though. Whoops.
Here we go again.
As we reach the end. Leoric. Did not have battle momentum, so that's not a big deal. Where are you at, Leoric? Okay, health increase. 90, about 95. Health regeneration increase. So health regeneration's good, because that means I come back faster when I'm dead. Reanimation is kind of a nerf for how many orbs I could get over a course of a game, and only increases the spawn time by 10. So those two things combined, I mean, is it cheating to just call that a rework? Because that, I think we just kind of end up in the same exact area when those two things even out. It's kind of a buff, but I think I don't want to call it a buff because those are strong words, and I think Leoric could reuse a little bit of his damage that he lost over time. The health is nice, and the passive regeneration. I mean, for most people, yes. If you are not, yeah, let's go ahead and throw it in buff, because in most cases, most people were not getting over 30 regeneration globes in a game on Leoric, and yeah, so that should be nice for most people. Yeah. Murden. So he got the change to his Executioner version. Second win, threshold increased from... What? Oh, the threshold, the talent. Gotcha. Okay, cool. That's not passive. Healing amount decreased from 50% to 40%. And their heal duration increased. That's a pretty big nerf to Stone Form. But I think that's more just to encourage... Where are you at, Murden? people to give him the axe. Because right now, if you go Avatar, for sure is shooting. Even if you're not going to go Avatar, Stoneform is just incredible. And it is up against give him the axe. So that's a pretty big nerf then. Stormbolt just like everyone else. Thunderclap, healing static. It was okay. Landing momentum. Landing momentum, what is that on? No, that's here. Up against Ironforge momentum. But I still think everyone's just going to take Piercing Bolt. This is kind of a cute quest, though. Reduce Stormbolt's mana cost every time you hit with Stormbolt. That's an actually really good buff to that ability. I still think we're going Reverberation at 50%. Probably into Thunderburn still. Then Piercing Bolt. Dependent, sure, but, you know. You can't discount the power of Thunderstrike. Thunderstrike spell, I mean, there's great options here at 13. And still Stoneform. I mean, this is a really good buff to this level 1 talent. But it might be more of a quick match thing, because you're going to pick Muradin when you're up against a bunch of melees for Reverberation in the first place, and that hasn't changed. So, tough call. What do you guys think? Sips, this is a screen I've made myself in XSplit, using my know-how. Battle momentum for Muradin is 0.75, so it's a good one. It's pretty good. More stuns per game. I've never really felt like Muradin had the mana for that many stuns, though. And the surprise power of shooting a piercing bolt through 2 enemies or through a minion lane to hit that Dahaka hiding behind them. I don't know why we're picking on Dahaka, just because. Has always been a more powerful sudden jump. Oh, of course you don't. No, but you don't only take Muradin for reverb. I'm talking about Hero League, though. In a situation where I'm dynamically picking my tank, I pick Muradin for reverb, because I notice there are too many melees on the enemy team. That's a good point. So yes, so I can go Perfect Storm to reduce the mana cost, and then go Battle Momentum so I have the mana to put out enough stuns. So that's a good alternative for our new Battle Momentum. Does the Stoneform change by itself make it a nerf? Perhaps. I think we go with a rework for safety's sake. Oh, and Haymaker's great, right? I mean, but I'm talking about like solo tanking, Hero League, informed tanking decisions, you know? What happened to Rexar? Oh, right, he got a quest. 30. 600. Rexar, 600 health. Oh, yes. It's pretty easy to get globes, but you know what? Let's stop this big caveat of if I, in those magical games where I got over 30 globes, let's can that discussion. And let's give that a buff. And hey, we got a Chromie game in the background. It happened. Despite my best efforts. Oh, well, welcome, Shadow. I know seeing podcasters can be a jarring experience. I remember the first time I looked up the whole Frog Pants network, my illusions were shattered. You put together these mental pictures in your head, and I'm sorry to disappoint. Or to shock. If that's what happened. I am at the moment Steel Dawn. We'll be getting into some after-show games. Probably after this game, we'll do some customs and finish up this particular activity of the nerfs and whatnot. But let's play a game. We talked for a while. We talked for a real long time there. Let's play a game. Let's get this hair fixed. Yeah, when I was growing up in New Mexico, I was close friends with the guy who ran the classical radio station, family friend, and he had this this rich baritone, and people were always calling in and being like, "Hey, how's it going?" And he's like, "Nope, take a step back there." He was a funny looking man, but man, he had a voice for radio. He had a face for radio, as my dad might say. Let's howdy this team. Looks like we missed the initial queue up. But what do you got? A monk? Ooh, a nice healer for all these squishies. They got an Asmodan, though. Well, we don't really have any self-regeneration talents. Nova Sylvanas. So I'm glad I'm not against the Nova, but... So auto attacks, turrets, a Chromie, and an Asmodan. That all sounds like a bad time. So what will I do? Let's do compounding ether. Because I like this one a little better just in the damage department. But actually on this map where I don't know, would I want to use my Dragon's Breath to hit? To hit people on the Immortal? Or just the Immortal in general? I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and use our well, though, with our tiny health. Sylvanas has the top covered. That was a good shot. I love the pierce on it, too. It might honestly come down to when you think you're going to win the game for Chromie. Ooh, it was a good shot, but sadly Nova goes down. Getting some good quest work done. So if you think you can win with Chromie in the first couple minutes, well, not minutes, you know, early game anyway, maybe you just go with Dragon's Breath. Plus that quest really is superior. But once you get to level 20, that's when, I mean, Sandblast build, I think, really comes together and is just going to have a greater output. Nice. Alright, Monk is back. We have a Nazebo. And that damage is going to be most welcome. See if we can't help this Nova disengage. Let's see. Piercing Sands hits 2 targets? Sure, why not? Might have a good opportunity right here. A little low on manas, though. So many dings. Ooh, but Vala's looking like... Oh, come on. There we go. It's all good. And I need a little bit of mana. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, we'll hit my well. And the Zebo's clicking along. I think we can win this. And yeah, we got it. Let's grab them orbs. I think for an artillery character like this, let's push. Because the more that's in front of me that's loud, I think the better off I am. Probably a Gazlo charging up a bolt. Let's see if we can... Nice. Took a guess and we hit. Oh, we're leveling up our quest fast. Oh, Nazebo. Sorry for the body block, Nazebo. I think he was dead anyway, but let's just clear this whole area in case of random Asmodan attack. This is always a tough choice for me. But we can reliably hit a Dragon's Eye on the Immortal. But should we just Mobius Loop and... Mana cost, cooldown, reduce the damage? Let's try Dragon's Eye, since we'll know where everyone's kind of standing. And we'll have big fat targets like Asmodan to maybe take a hit. Oh, let's see. One more. Come on. Where you going? Where you going? There, but. Ah, perfect divide. Only 5 hits left on the quest. So many turrets. Let's get this. He's almost dead anyway. All right, time to report. That's not my job as Chromie. I cannot clear a lane. Let's see what that damage looks like. 724, not bad. Still won the race. Oh, Gazlo's slow. Feels like I missed more, but it's just the Pierce going out. Oh, I am wicked low, though. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We'll clear that little turret that'll last a while. But we are going to be facing an Immortal. Though, actually, not too bad of one. So that'll be okay. And it'll go down the bottom. Hey, dead guys, look. 3 more hits and we'll get ourselves, what is it? An extra 100 damage on that guy? That'll be real nice. I think that's going pretty well. Ooh. Come on, step into it. All right, we want to do... you know what? It's kind of a cute idea to do Sowing Sands here, isn't it? Because that would give us... I mean, with the Immortal in the area, that would give us a lot of control. But we probably should get trained up for the temporal loop thing that we're all expecting to be the thing in a couple days. Uh-oh. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and take that right now. Well. She got me with hers. I tried. Anything we could, I mean, I think we'll go bye-bye for sure. I love that talent so much. And hey, they're pushing the bottom. So that's good. Nova's trolling around. Incoming top. And Azmodan went Reign of Demons, which is... Well, I can't clean it up. Actually, not a lot of our team can clean it up, so it's actually not a bad pick here. Sylvanas is about to come up, so between Nazebo and Sylvanas we have decent lane clear, but without them, not much I can do. Okay. Good contribution. Let's get my Nomi little body out of here. Alright, let's do it. Bye-bye. Time to get aggressive. Reduce the cast time of your Hearthstone by 300%. I think I need to be careful of is not to bail on my team when they need me to stick around. So I can't get too scared. Actually gotta focus. And let's see where the switch.
Almost my favorite part.
That is a revealed area. Oh, they're burning fast. And any hit from anything just hurts a lot.
We're almost my favorite part.
Ooh, through the wall. Good shot.
The heavens shall triumph this day.
That movement speed off of Monk is real nice to have on Chromie. Oh, let's go ahead and clear that healing ward out. Ooh, okay, what's the range on this guy? Pretty long. Let's find ourselves a target. Okay, that's good. Oh, great palm. So we lost our monk.
So much has to be done. Alright, now I'm going to have this one.
Need to use that temporal loop. Gotta stop babying it. Only a 70-second cooldown. That's not too long. Ah, their Chromie went with the reveal. Seems to have been servicing them well with the Asmodan on their team. "13 seconds. Get down that general. Where are the rest of them, though? Nope. Oh, it lasts so long! Alright, let's go ahead and bye-bye. And what do we want to do here? Hitting sands increases ability power, bonus stacks, long range. Let's check what the enemy Chromie did, because we might have a range war going on. Shifting sands, okay. Let's do that fast forward then. And I'm not mechanically prepared for overdrive yet. Ooh. Oh, no. Nope. She needs me to be brave for a second. Just for a second, though. Oh, double kill! 4 seconds left. I think we can get her. Him. It. Oh, it's a double. Oh, we both used our ult to do the exact same thing. Alright, quest complete. Sand Blast. We're getting some nice cooldown reductions off of that guy. Alright, time for a swap, of which they won. Yeah, a lot of our damage is all based around heroes. We can't really burn an immortal very well. Nice! Choke points. Oh, this choke point is fantastic. Just gonna keep lobbing down the choke. And we got someone burning in the background. Great, Nazebo. Awesome. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Sylvanas and I just keep having the exact same idea at the same time. A little less, detrimental than doing a Maw and a Void Prison at the same time, or either one of those mixed with a Mosh Pit. And naturally, I'm very pleased about Chromie's lack of lane clear. I think it's good to restrict that to specialists instead of our assassins being our mega lane clears. That's just kind of lame. And if you're going to give it to a warrior, it needs to be kind of Dahaka-ized. Go and get me a nice choke. And come on, you guys want to go down there again, don't you? Clear out that healing ward. That was a good shot. Past and future me. One, two, three. Oh! I wonder what got me. A Sandblast for 34% of my health. Overkill. Wow! Yeah, overkill by 228. Well, ouch. Yeah, real ouch. Wow, okay, that leaves not a lot of presence on the field. Maybe someone will get dumb and let Nova get a kill, but... Luckily they're a little pushed out, so... Can't really... I don't think they'll get down a wall or a fort. They could charge this. 30 seconds. Snowfrog making it happen. I think that's a good thing for him to do. I doubt it will attract attention, particularly if Nova makes some noise here. Up in 10. Top push incoming. Alright, there's the check for it. Alright, cool. We're up in time. Let's save a fort. Very happy those aren't black pooled, or I would be in a lot of trouble. Oh, we both did it again. Okay. Alright, it only took half of our ultimates to kill Asmodan. And I am not one to actually complete. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. A second early. And Gazlo, man, Gazlo. Alright, well, didn't need me. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna take some practice. Good hit, though. Let's get out these tiny little no Machado attacks. And is it delayed enough? Oh, close. Maybe this one? That's a full heal on Avala. Nice. Let's deliver it top.
Let's get moving.
And we're waiting on Nazebo. Okay, we had our Hearthers. Cool. Not much I can do. Doesn't do a lot of damage, though. Looks like we just got revealed.
Again? Or is this the first time?
There's a mind control. I can hardly find myself in battle. Let's go ahead and do that to Gazlo. 1, 2, 3. Nope, still missed. Oh, oh dear, oh dear. Ah, it was turrets. Ooh. I was whittled down over time. Wow. What is her health at level 21? 2,600. Well, that hurts. Yep. You just whittled down. Oh well. I think they'll just have to finish it without me. How'd we do on stats? Oh. Hey. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, yeah. GG. Sweet. Now damage the other Chromie. Out not died the other Chromie. So that's all we can ask for. I think that feels pretty good. Could have made better use of bye-bye. It was great. Thank you. Thanks for asking. What, 2 situations where I should have hearthed out when I kind of lost track? She's so small. I feel like I need to play with locked camera just so I don't lose her. I mean, Murky's iconic. Like, he looks like Murky, but Chromie gets lost in that pile of stuff real easy. Really like Dragon's Eye, though. I didn't need to spam it as much. And having that one good burst with everything else. Need to work on that temporal loop timing. For sure. Right. You know, and I should... And it's going to take practice to dive out that quickly. Let's finish up. And let's go ahead and get some custom games going in the background. But while you guys log in and whatnot and prepare for those, let's go ahead and finish up our review of the patch. We don't have that many heroes left, so let's just go ahead and bust it out. And we can see if Dustin Browder said anything interesting over the last game. Oh, looks, well, he was told to get off Twitter, and he didn't, so good for him. Team is working on more supports, we knew it. You can mute chat. Toxic players, yeah. No updates, sorry. Any updates on the highest of minds? Rework implies that you could be bad with 1,000 games, and you could be good with 300 games. You might need to think a threshold of 300 games is equal to someone with... Oh, that's just that old argument. That's not important. Hot Slogs is not accurate. No, sir, we are not. Guess he messed up. Reporting options as well. This can work. This is a serious issue. Justifying a garbage community with your "you can ignore them" is a bit frustrating. I understand it's not your fault they're toxic. Well, yeah, he took the extra step. That's just MOBAs in general. Heroes has had the nicest community of any MOBA I've ever been a part of. So, nothing too interesting there. Sonya. Stun duration reduced, like everyone else. Damage increased. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Was there anything else on Sonya that happened? Sonya. I don't think she had a regen talent. No quests for her yet. Yeah, so just a slight buff to leap, sort of, kind of, I guess so. I mean, 10 going up 12 damage while losing a fourth of a second on the stun. I mean, I guess as lame as it is, let's throw that under rework. Thanks for hanging out, Trulaman. Okay, yeah, we'll just rework that. It's not too loud. Hungry for more talent has been reworked to add a quest talent. Collecting regen orbs permanently increases your max health by 30 up to 900. Upon reaching 900 bonus health, Stitch's movement speed is increased by 10%. That sounds pretty gnarly. That's a pretty good quest mechanic for Stitches. He already had Dampened Magic, just like Anub'arak does. And nothing else other than hungry for more. Stitches buff. Tyrael. This is an interesting one. Because Tyrael got some health. About 90. And a tiny, tiny bit of regeneration. Traded for his battle momentum. Which is now angelic something or other, probably. Angelic momentum. It's a decent. And Tyrael's basic abilities are so powerful. I think on Tyrael I would keep going battle momentum. Even despite losing it on my ultimate. Which I was going Sanctification. I don't feel like I actually, used it every time it was on cooldown. 70 seconds. 80 seconds on Judgment. I think that's a Tyrael buff. It's not what Tyrael mains out in the world are hoping for, but I think it's a good-looking buff. It does, but, I mean, shouldn't there should only be one sanctifiable situation per 70 seconds, perhaps? I think that's fair. And it's happening to everyone on their battle momentum, so maybe evening out the playing field in that regard, I do take it as a buff to Tyrael. His basic abilities are so powerful, that's the thing that's easy to forget about. Deals damage and slows, reactivates, redoes the slow. Righteousness, shielding everyone in the area. Smite gives movement speed on top of just doing random damage, right? And to everyone on your team. His core 3 abilities are extremely powerful. His trait is Bupkis, and his heroics are okay. That's where we run into the problem. And losing that battle momentum does hurt there when you take into regard how cool his heroics are. But I still think I'd give him a buff as an overall Tyrael tank. I want to see Tyrael solo tank someday, perhaps. Zagara just got her... Yeah, she was just battle momentum. And she got the 0.75 as well, but it affects her creep and her ultimate. I don't know, it seems like most Zagaras have just said, well, I'm out. I didn't want to do Maw anyway. I'm off to Nidus Town. And Zagaras seem to be having a lot of success with that. It does increase getting rid of battle momentum, which I never took because of the mana issues with Zagara. It does mean that, for those few that were really taking advantage of the trait being reset on battle momentum, that maybe the creep talents are a little more interesting now. Perhaps. But if that's the only thing that I don't know. I just don't think she has the mana for battle momentum in most cases, but this would be good and he would equal more Hydras per grain, right? So maybe. Let's go with a rework just because of the, the Maw. I think we're about to see just a... And you don't have mana problems if you use Nidus. And we're about to be just assaulted with Nidus Network, battle momentum, double stack Hydra talents in the late game. And that's gonna hurt like a bitch. This is just gonna be gnarly. Yeah, 7.8% regeneration while inside the Nidus. If we take out Maw, that's a pretty solid buff. Let's do Tyrande. And Tyrande is our last one. Lunar Momentum. Not the most powerful version. No longer... What do you guys think about Tyrande? Because that's tough. Less owls... Well, no, more owls per game, just less ults. I mean, your ults are situational. I think it's more of a nerf to Shadowstalk than Starfall. I mean, Starfall, you just throw out in whatever fight you can when you have enough people in the area. But when it comes to Shadowstalking, Definitely a nerf to her overall maybe healing output. Looks like you still got... No, you don't have that anymore. Okay, overflowing light is still going well. It's just a buff to battle momentum. Maybe her overall healing output, just less ults in the game. Yeah, it kind of leaves her in the middle, doesn't it? Brandon's absolutely right. I see what you're saying, yeah. So you can't get as aggressive because you don't have Sanctification as often. I feel you. I feel you. It's tough to say, right? I mean, all these you could almost just throw in Rework and call your day good. And be like, well, we're done. Yeah, we'll put this over here and, you know, well, Brightwing's kind of confusing too. We'll put her on the Rework, but, you know, if we're looking at it as a whole, across everyone, I think this is what we'll go with. The Brightwing is a tough one. But, I mean, slow amount increased, cooldown decreased, mana decreased. Those are all buffs if we go with, you know, the overall reduction, if we just remove that from our minds. And if we remove that same thing from our minds for Tyrael, we're going to end up, you know, with a buff in that situation as well. Owl Talon still reduces the cooldown. Interesting note, Brandon. I think that's good. You should be afraid of a dying Tyrael to an extent. I think we'll go with this. It's dirty. But the whole point of the buff nerf rework ITN thing is to make clear-cut decisions, and these are hard to make. And there's going to be a lot of people that disagree with me.